Hello everybody, and welcome back to Scrimmage Saturday. Starting off here on Ilios Well, we're going to see the Simps, which is Home Squishy, Black Wolf, Stinky, Loki, and Monkey Mayhem, going up against Ryan Carey. Combination of Supernova, Brilbo, Cracker, Cuddles, Ren, and Ash the Train. Here we're going to see a Far Mercy combo to start off with here for Ryan Carey, and we're going to see the Simps on a classic double shield with a May and a Junkrat. Swapping over to an Ana now. It looks like they're just going to try and be doing some switches before even pushing the point. That's going to be free capture percentage for Ryan Carey. You cannot afford to let your opponent capture the point for free, even to swap off characters. Loki going to take some heavy damage coming in as we see the teams now progressing, and it's going to fall. All alone. Monkey Man falls. Loki falls to a charge. This is a lost fight for the Simps. Ren able to take out Black Wolf. Mortality Foods used and get some good value. Cracker able to keep everyone topped off. Stinky falls into the pit, and a very questionable strategy there of the swaps for the Simps. Don't really agree with that. You gotta try and take the objective, even with a inferior comp, even with the switches. You gotta try and take that first point. If you die, you can swap then. You only sacrifice ultimate charge and not time. Squishy gonna fall early to Ren. That's gonna be the end of this push really quickly, unless Cracker will fall to Monkey Mayhem, able to get the trade. That means this push can continue and even be better because of the red. Monkey Mayhem is back. Stinky able to find Ren. Is getting pressured from Cuddles, but Cuddles is going to have to back up due to the pressure. Gets hit in the face with Fire Strike. But we're going to see a fight break out. The Simps seem to have the advantage in this fight so far. Dragon Strike coming in from Spawn. And this literally looks like a fight for the Simps. There are not many ultimates available. Cuddles is going to fall just before having the Earth Shatter. He is going to get res. Brilbo able to find Stinky, but the Simps are going to take 2 more kills before Ren puts an end to that. And he puts 2 kills of himself. Getting heavily pressured. He's going to try and press on, but that's just going to stagger him. 85%, a fight the Simps had to win and looked like they were going to, but Black Wolf's going to get staggered even more. And do they even get a touch on this point right here? They can't afford to wait, even though they already have so far this round. Someone's going to have to get a touch on the point. There we go. It is going to be Monkey Man. He's going to pay with it for his life. Pearls not getting much with the Shatter, but here comes Supernova's Earth Shatter. Ren able to find Monkey Man, and Loki falls to the barrage. Cuddles having an excellent game. He gets 3 kills as cleanup, and that is going to be round 1 over. It is dominant for Ryan Carey. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the second stage of Ilios, what could very well be the last stage of Ilios, with a Ryan Carey win. Okay, as the round is starting, we do see Hornflump, Squishy, Black Wolf, Monkey Mayhem, Loki, and Stinky on a double shield Bastion comp with a Junkrat. It's going to be not very dissimilar comp to what they were running before, although they're not going to be waiting for switches this time. Supernova's already at 20% ult charge because of the grouped up enemies. Very good for Afaro as the rockets get a lot of splash. Immortality Field's already going to be forced out. Brilbo's already going to use it as they drop down looking to try and take this fight. Supernova is going to be snoozing on the ground. Monkey able to finish off that kill, but Ryan Carey able to take the point, and the res does come through. Still an even fight. Squishy falls, Stinky falls. This is going to look like a Ryan Carey victory, and it is just clean up at this point. Hornflump falls as well. It's going to be a team kill. There we see the team kill coming in as ultimates start to come online here for Ryan Carey. 76% to both the Barrage and the Valkyrie, 72% to the Shatter, and 68% to the Window. We're going to see some swaps from the Simps to a Ryan Zarius Genji composition over their double shield Bastion comp. A lot of damage coming through. Stinky's going to be swinging into the crowd but not connecting with anything. Hornflump sent airborne, and he's going to be getting some damage. He's going to bubble in on the charge, very low health, but does get the Shatter out there. Stinky is going to fall. Cracker able to keep the team alive. Cuddles able to deal the damage after being pinned and needed desperate healing, and he's able to keep this fight going. Loki falls off the map just trying to reset. Only the Valkyrie and the Riptide up. Nano Boost will be up shortly, but 3 ultimates compared to 3 ultimates. Not really an advantage for the team that needs to take the fight, especially considering an ultimate is a defensive ultimate, a support ult that Brilbo has. Charge comes in, and he's able to get Black Wolf out of position. Oh, not even out of position, really. It was just unlucky, but Monkey Mayhem able to bring it back with a Mayhem of that Riptide. Squishy able to take down Ash the Train, and the res comes through. This is going to be a flip for the Simps. And now here, a very good fight when it comes to Ultimate Economy, using 2 ults, and the window did come out, as did a Dragon Strike, I do believe. 1 ult to 2, although they did get the flip. Only the Nano Boost, which, while being a support ultimate, same as the window, is a more aggressive support ult, so not really one to use to defend the points for much longer, although it is more defensive than the window. Squishy, he's going to be caught in this room here. Can he get away? He does get halted, but he's able to dash away, hopefully, from the rest of the team. Here comes the Barrage on the back of the point. Supernova does fall, and Brilbo is getting quite close to the action. Monkey Mayhem falls to Ash the Train, and here comes the Nano Boost, able to keep Pum up, and he does get shattered. However, Squishy able to come out with Rand. Black Wolf does fall. It is chaos. Brilbo falls to a Dragon Strike, a Dragon Blade, sorry. Pum falls, Ash the Train falls, and it's 57%. All they need to do is kill Squishy, and the point is theirs. Looks like the flip will be coming through. No, able to get another touch. This is all really good stall. It is going to stagger him out, and he does get 1 kill onto Nova. However, this is valuable time that's being added to these Simps. A very risky but effective strategy right now. Monkey Mayhem does fall, and Black Wolf is back into the fight. Squishy finally falls after so much time on the point. Wolf able to get a pick onto Brilbo. This is a fight again, as we do see a Graviton Surge coming out. Black Wolf is going to fall. Looks like Wolf able to take out Ash the Train, but Ren does take out Stinky. Ren having a great game. Wolf also going to fall, but 95% on the point here for the Simps. That was a mighty good stagger right there for the Simps at 95%. Now they're able to get maybe one more fight in if someone can get a touch. There is the touch onto the point. Monkey Mayhem coming in with the Riptide, only able to take out an Immortality field. Follow-up is there for Wolf with the grapple. Black Wolf and Ash the Train able to also fall to Black Wolf and Stinky able to take out Brilbo. Only this message to get rid of, and it does get rid of in the most aggressive butter knife I've ever seen. Supernova is going to fall to Humfum's Ball, a terrible sight really, Humfum's Wrecking Ball, and it is going to be a win for the Simps on this map. No one able to get a touch on the point, and it's going to be 1-1 here on Ilios. Here we go, entering another round, 8 seconds before we start. Gonna stick on the Ryan Zarya, but a bit more characters with a bit more range, such as Ash and Soldier 76, because Ruins is a pretty good map for sightlines. Not really the best map when it comes to sightlining someone as a soldier. However, sniper characters such as Hanzo and Ash both do get good value here. You're gonna see the Simps taking position on the point first. Ryan Carey not able to get there as Squishy takes a bit of damage. He's gonna need some healing. He's a Genji. That's how it works. As we see the fight start to break out, 4 seconds left on the control point as these two teams engage. Supernova able to take out Monkey Mayhem, although the picks do come through and they're 2-for-1 trade. Squishy does fall, although the res comes through, and Stinky able to take down the Mercy. Not able to do the same. Only one more person to get rid of the point. Ren is falling, and now it's just Brilbo who's going to fall late in this fight and stagger out. And it's going to be a good early fight win for the Simps, not having to invest any ultimates that they have built up, which is just the Earthshatter at this point into that fight. Especially considering how fast the ultimates the other team will charge, especially that Coalescence. As you know, switch over to the Widow to try and contest this Ash. Ash not able to have the firepower to meet up with Widow, but much better at helping the team on ground battle, especially with that dynamite. Can Supernova find a way to get an opening pick here? Widow very pick dependent on how she does. She doesn't offer much value other than a pick. Humfum able to take down the main healer. That has to be a positioning error right there. There's no way your Zarya should be able to take down a Moira like that. Moira should not be that far forward. And we're going to see a nano onto Hornform. Mayhem able to find a dynamite kill onto Nova. No longer a worry for the Widow, but the picks are coming back for Ryan Carey. Ren able to melee Squishy to death. Cuddles ultimate is now up. He's been very aggressive so far with his ultimate usage. Ren able to claim more kills. He has been on fire so far, and he may just solo carry this team to the point with 3 picks so far. Dragon Strike a bit questionable, but he's able to take out Stinky, and he should be able to clean up here. He does clean up on Hawthorne. Frobo gets the kill credit, but he did do a lot of the damage. Supernova taking out Squishy, stopping the 6k for Ren there. 74% is a very good percentage to build up to the Sims. But now comes the tough part of control, and that's retaking a point. It's much easier to defend the point than trying to retake it. Although Cuddles is now asleep and on fire thanks to Dynamite. That's going to make Bob very happy, even though Bob's already available. I thought he'd have it. Cuddles is low. He's probably going to fall. He will. And it looks like a Dragon Strike, Dragon Blade, sorry, is out. Squishy able to find Ren, but does get cleaned up by Supernova. Although the picks are coming through. It looks like it's going to be a trade thanks to the res. Coalescence going to come out, but does end quickly thanks to the gun of Monkey Mayhem. Stinky cleaning out Cracker Crumb. No more reses are available. And this is going to be a fight win for the Simps, and this is going to put them in excellent position to win this map. A comeback. Squishy switching over to the May. Again, the value on the Genji that he was looking for. Also, no ults coming up outside of Valkyrie, and a Gravitic Flux for Ash the Train on the Ryan Carey. Here comes a Graviton Surge, and this should be a fight win here. Graviton Surge, and they're just not going to let them play the game with an Earth Shatter. CC for days. There is going to be a touch on the point and a res to Nova, but Cuddles will fall. This is an advantage to the Simps. This is a fight to win. See the aggressive Robo able to find the Loki, but they're low. They need to get picked off, and they will by Squishy. Stinky is still on the attack. Cracker Crumb able to find Monkey Mayhem there with the win there. And the picks are coming through. Ash the Train gets 2 on Squishy and Hornforth no less. And Stinky's also going to fall. Ash the Train bringing the point back on the Sigma. And how did that fight go south for the Sims? That was a fight to win. I'm sorry, but that has to be a 1 fight. Squishy does have a win condition. A Blizzard on point should be enough to win the round. It's all about building it up and having the follow through. Supernova switching over to the Tracer. A bit of a difficult matchup for a May. Large hitbox and the freeze do not always stay onto a Tracer. We are going to see the Coalescence be brought up. Not going to be used right away. Also 95% to the Valkyrie. Supernova pressure in the back line. Ren able to find Monkey Mayhem, but it's traded out with the Reinhardt. Loki's going to fall to Supernova. Squishy is going to take out Ash Train, but this seems to be a lost fight for the Sims as Purple dominates the kill feed. Crocodile able to get another pick on the Mercy. That's just embarrassing at this point. Embarrassing to get picked off by a Mercy, even an ulting Mercy, but here is the important thing. A Blizzard is available. Dragon Strike gun coming in. It's just going to be a stall at this point. Squishy is going to get taken down. That's the win condition for the Sims. They ever get a touch, but Squishy falls. Supernova able to get that clutch pick on the Squishy. The win condition for the Sims is out. Now they can only hope for maybe a Bob. Hornforth is caught without bubbles, and Monkey Man's going to fall before Bob can be cast. Black Wolf's also going to fall, and there's going to be ults in the back pocket for the Sims, but it won't matter as the Ryan Carey takes the first map here on Ilios in a fight that really should have gone the Sims' way. And there we go, assembling the heroes, initiating the match, 25 seconds until start. Let's see, the Sims are currently down 1-0 in this map, so it is going to be very important to get this one back when it comes to the decider. Honestly, I think that right now, looking at some of the players who have just been having a great time so far, and it's only been Ilios, but I am looking at characters like Supernova and Ren, Ash the Train, and for Simps, it's really been Monkey Mayhem's been getting the clutch picks. However, I think you cannot undervalue both Loki and Black Wolf on the healing. Honestly, a lot of solid performances, especially considering you guys didn't see last round, but last round's team performances did leave a lot to be desired, and not meaning that as a fence anyone who played tank that match, it was just not exactly the best maps. However, we are seeing some really good Overwatch, even on that Ilios where it was 100-0, there was still a lot of good picks, at least for one team, and we are going to see another good map. I can feel it. I'm going to see a Bastion Junkrat comp, and we're going to see a trap right out of the gates. It's the ultimate bronze strat right there, to be able to put a trap, and you just see the ult charge that it generates. 27% for Monkey Mayhem already, compared no one has more than 12% for anyone else. As we see this ultimate charge go way up. Riptide, a very good ultimate. He's already at 63%, 70%. This is just insane ultimate generation from Monkey Mayhem right now. As for the fight, trying to find where this Bastion is positioned and take him out. It's important to take him out of the fight. And here comes a charge on 5 health. That's just going to be one hit. And it looks like Supernova is going to be having some trouble playing the game right now. Monkey Mayhem out of 1-2 big Robo fall. Stinky is able to clean up Cuddles. And no ultimates available except for that Riptide that was charged up insanely quickly. Drunk to try and escape, but he is going to just escape with his life. Ash the Train looks like they're going to stagger out the Baby Diva at 95%, and just before getting the mech back, Monkey Mayhem does finally finish up. That's a huge stagger for Ryan Carey, and it looks like there's going to be a pause coming in. I'm going to guess it's Supernova was having some trouble. Anyway guys, I'll see you on the other side of this pause. Anyway guys, welcome back. The pause is just ending right about now. Yes, that's right, Supernova was having some trouble with the computer, although it is back. We are going to see a usage of that ultimate that was charged up super quickly. No picks with it, but we are going to see Supernova switch over to the Lucio while Brilbo switches over to the Pharah. Not sure if that is actually allowed in terms of a 2-2-2 setup, but at the end of the day you still have 2 DPS and 2 supports, so I guess it is still allowed. Squishy going to trying to find a place to set up, especially against this Pharah. Bastion able to take out Pharah fairly well. He is kind of like a hit scan player when you think about it. Very good projectile character to play with against a Pharah is the Bastion. We are going to see Loki popping the Valkyrie. And this is a very intense fight. Damage is coming out. Here comes the tank configuration, and ults are being used here by the Sims. They want to win this fight. They want to win this fight now. And it looks like they are going to be able to win the fight. Black Wolf taking names on this Brigitte, and Monkey Mayhem able to find Cracker Crumb at the end there. A lot of ultimates were used there from the Sims, able to get a delay on the Diva. That is a brutal stagger if you want that Diva, especially vital protecting the runner. As you can see, he's taking a lot of poke damage that Defense Matrix will usually protect from. But yeah, a lot of ultimates used. Only Stinky's Bongo left in terms of generation. Monkey Mayhem's going to have a Riptire, but still very far away from other ults that are important, especially defending against this Barrage and Valkyrie. Speaking of Valkyrie, it is cancelled by Monkey Mayhem, and Ash the strength is very low. Barrage is going to come out, but it's not going to get too much value, only taking out Black Wolf, but they will be back in the fight shortly. And only 1 minute remaining as we see Wolf get res as Ren able to pick up Monkey Mayhem, but Squishy is already on the way back. There is a small window to try and press this before some of these characters come back, and it looks like they already are. See the Echo coming in here instead of the Pharah. Ash the Train will get a pick on Hornfrogs early, and we see Echo, very powerful character at the moment if played right. Stinky going very low but able to stay alive. Black Wolf able to take out Cuddles on the return. Monkey Mayhem getting the Riptide. There is some trades, but Monkey Mayhem able to find his counterpart. Loki popping, Valkyrie able to keep everyone healed up, and this is going to be, there is not much time left at all. Cuddles is somehow still alive on this point. It's almost a stagger type of brutality. There is not going to be much of a push right now. Cuddles finally falls, and it looks so dire for Ryan Carey. They were so dominant on that Ilios map, and now it is looking dire for them. Able to get one with the Riptide, but Hornfrog is clutching it up with his ultimate, and he's able to find the last 3 picks. No percentage taken by Ryan Carey on that map, so this is a very clear win here for the Simps if they can even get one tick. See you guys in the next round. And welcome back to the attack of the Simps. That's right, the Simps are now attacking here on King's Row. We are going to see Brilbo sticking with the DPS, playing the Bastion, as well as Crackdrum and Supernova supporting with Ana and Mercy. Meanwhile, for the Simps, we're going to see a Brian Sigma setup with a Lucio. The first time we've really seen Lucio play outside of Well. I am a personal big love with Lucio because of the speed boost. It offers so much value, as well as the very good support ultimate. It's going to be interesting to see how Black Wolf does play this Lucio character, especially on a map like King's Row, where that speed boost, especially amped up, can be incredibly valuable for attacking through this choke point. Maybe get around the statue to attack this Bastion if they do expect there to be a Bastion. Although there is a big Bionade to start off. Stinky, Pump and Squishy all found to be hit with it. Looks like they're going to try and rotate up and try and take this high ground. Also, there is going to be a rotation from Ryan Carey. We are going to see him pressing around the statue. They've given up their high ground as we see Squishy taking on Ren. Ren was sitting up there on the signature Hanzo. Also, Bro was able to take down Squishy. Genji v Bastion is always interesting to see if Genji can take down the Bastion. Usually considered one of the biggest counters. Stinky's going to fall to Ren. Looks like it's just going to be trying to hold this position now as they wait for the rest of their members to return to the team. Don't really want to give up this type of positioning. It's pretty good positioning here on King's Row. In the building behind. Able to take down Supernova, who's trying to hide in the building. Crackdown able to bring him back. Squishy is going to fall to Sigma. That's not a good matchup for the Genji. And Stinky is taking a lot of damage, pressed aggressively. And the team is not there. Supernova getting 2 of the final blows. And Kyle's able to find the counterpart. Black Wolf is going to fall at only 45% of ult. There's not a whole lot of ultimates being generated very quickly for the Simps. But there is some ults available for Brian Carey, or at least going to be coming up available, especially that Dragon Strike and the Nano Boost. We are going to see Black Wolf switch off of the Lucio, so that Lucio experiment did not last very long. We're going to see more Mercy play after all. Squishy is going to fall at 59 or 60% of his ultimate charge compared to 62% of the Nano Boost. Only a Riptide, which can be effective for breaking this deadlock right here. It's going to go through Hotel and it's going to be able to find Cracker Crumb. 5v6 right now, the Simps do have the advantage. They do have ults to burn. Carey is going to burn them right now. A lot of ults being used. However, Stinky able to find Ashen Train and a clutch sleep dart on Hookfum, who is trying to ult. And Brilbo is getting kills. He is mincing through the team. That is 5 kills and a definite play of the game here for Brilbo. Supernova able to stop the 6k Bastion. Thank God, because there's nothing worse than a 6k Bastion trying to deal with that in chat. Anyway, there was a lot of ults used. It was a team kill for Ryan Carey, but they only have the Bongo left available in terms of ults that are close. They have no ults available to use if they need to use them right now. Whereas there's a Nano Boost and a Earth Shatter. There is a switch to the Reaper as well, and we are going to see Black Wolf gain up to 85% on the ultimate for Valkyrie. So, nearly 3 ults compared to nearly 1 ult for Brian Carey. And they're going to be wrapping around Hotel, 60 seconds remaining. We could very well see a draw, but there is a Shatter out, is able to find one. Brilbo falls, and it's going to be a Nano onto the Brian. Crackdrum also going to fall. No way you're going to get the res off when you're dead. Lucky Mayhem taking out Ren, who's been quite quiet on this second. We're going to see Stinky take down Supernova. He's been playing quite well on this map so far, especially considering the Bastion ult, and that's going to be a win for the Simps. They will take this map to the bank. And it's going to be 1-1 here after map 2. Hello everybody, and welcome to map 3, the deciding map of this Scrim Saturday. It's the best of 3, which means that this map will hopefully decide a winner by a draw. And it's going to be the blue team, the team that won last time, will be defending first, and they're going to be going back to Monkey Mayhem's trusty Junkrat. In terms of the MVP right now, it is looking very good for Ren. Despite a quiet King's Row, still able to find some crucial picks in there. Also do quite like the way Ash the Trainer's played, but Monkey Mayhem and Black Wolf have both had strong games for the Simps. So it's going to be very important to see who takes out the MVP and the win based on Hanamura. Able to trap check this time, not going to get caught the same as last time. And Monkey Mayhem still able to put up some ultimate percentage. Junkrat very good when it comes to building quick ultimates. Ren is on the Symmetra. It's a classic strategy. In fact, we see two classic strategies with a Mei defending. It's going to be very important to wall them off. But if they do teleport straight to point, as they do, it's going to be very hard to pick them off. 6v3 on point. And it is looking very good for Ryan Carey. Monkey Mayhem falling off the map, and from falling to Ren, the being very good against Sigma, and there's going to be nothing that the Sims can do. They're going to fall one by one to the good old Sim strategy. Nothing really you can do against it. Supernova playing the Lucio, and Junior, that makes me feel happy. Cuddle's ultimate is ready. The Earth Shatter, a very good ultimate if used well, and it's going to be important to see if they will go top left, or they will go left, sorry, not top left, they will go left. It is a strategy, a classic strategy used with the Sim if it works on point A. However, it's less likely to work on point B because a Junkrat can always blow you in the balls. And it's likely that they already have called it out that the team is going left. They're going to walk to try and get in. Holcomb is going to get caught and frozen and charged. That is not playing the game. Monkey Mayhem, oh my goodness. Oh my god. Monkey Mayhem with a 4K Riptire. There are no words. That is unbelievable. And there's going to be a bit of tactical crouching there from Stinky. A bit unsportsmanlike, as we do see Hornform joining in. Ash the Train must be feeling pretty mad. Ren is going to stick on the Sim, 99% to Ultimate. However, Ultimate is not the most valuable in the game. A large wall is, of course, very good when trying to engage on a map like Hanamura. However, it's far from a guaranteed fight win, and she could be more of a liability if not played correctly on point B. But if it is played correctly, it can work. I think Shanghai were the ones who ran Sim point B in the Overwatch League, and it did work. We are going to see some ultimate tries coming up here from Supernova. And it's the Sims cleaning up Monkey Mayhem once again. This Junkrat has just been filthy today, and he's going to get 3 kills here, 4 kills on the Bulbo as well, and some more teabagging coming in from Hornforth. There is still 4.5 minutes left, so ideally a lot more teabagging to come from the Sims. Interesting turret placements as we wait for the team to come back. Josh getting very up close and personal with them as well. It looks like they may try and push mid here. Yep, they're going to try and push up mid. A more set up strategy for the Symmetra, trying to just get to the point as quickly as possible. Here comes the Gravitic Flux. It is countered with a late sound barrier, but that means that it will also affect the fight. And as you can see, Ryan Carey is just getting picked. Monkey Mayhem able to get one back onto Supernova, but that's not going to be enough. They're going to be able to claim at least 1 tick off of this fight, maybe some more. As you do see one tick come through, one more man is going to try and it's going to be a trap. And there is going to be some more ultimates invested. Hanamura very good with spawn advantage for defenders, meaning that they can come back in. Hornforth on the ball. I think he's going to fall on the Reinhardt. And it's just going to be about stalling as long as they can. There is 3:22 so far remaining, and it's just clean up. This Ash the Train has been playing incredibly well. Ran going to find some more picks on the Sim. Puddles and Ren again with the Torrent. Monkey Mayhem is going to fall. Black Wolf is also going to fall using the rally. And it's 3:07 remaining in the bank for Ryan Carey. So I don't even think I need to be the one to tell you. Anyone who's played Overwatch should know that 3:07 in the time bank for Hanamura is crazy good. I mean, it's hard to see how Simps can get a better time bank outside of a massive mistake from Ryan Carey. However, it is still possible. There is still room to get a better time bank, and they don't even need a better time bank. They just need a competitive time bank. Maybe enough to get point A on a second go around, but they do need to complete this map first. Can't be looking too much into the time until you complete the map. And we are not going to see a sim as of yet for Simps there. Probably a good call, because it's probably going to be expected from Ryan Carey that they would counter sim. However, a Reaper is almost better in the close quarters combat. There is a Zarya. both teams running Azaria and a Ryan. Ryan Azaria, sort of the meta comp for Scrim Saturday right now. Although there is going to be an advantage when it comes to the armor packs for Black Wolf on the DPS. We are going to see Squishy swap over to the Sim. So we are going to see counter Sim Cuddles using the good old bronze strategy of charging in. Not sure how well it will be used, but Ren is playing the Hanzo. He is low, and we are waiting to see this charge come in. It's likely to come in, and he's going to overshoot and not going to teleport straight to the point, however, instead trying to take the high ground and win a fight that way. Probably a better strategy than teleporting straight to the point, considering all the team is there, but Squishy is going to fall to a cheeky orb. Supernova getting a lot of value out of Moira. He Cuddles able to take down Black Wolf. There's going to be a counter charge from Stinky, but it's going to leave him in a very vulnerable state, and that's going to be a clean up for Ryan Carey. Looking very good on this assault map. Squishy's now on the Genji, meaning that maybe he's going to go for a swap. I do believe he was heading back to spawn last time we seen. Yeah, he's going to swap over to the Reaper. He was just trying to get back on the fight, but everyone was already dead. Cracker Crumb getting close to the ultimate. An underrated player in this map so far. Hasn't had a whole lot of his name called out, but Cracker is always someone to look out for when he's playing, especially considering he was the week 1 MVP, although it was on Roadhog and for the Sims. Ren is going to get one hit on that Dragon Strike onto Black Wolf. This is going to be a very tough to push into Carnivore, even tough to neutralize. Stinky also falls, and the window is all that they use in terms of ultimates. Going to be a Reaper jumping in. Is he going to be able to get alive? I think he will. And Loki's going to fall very late in that fight. That is a stagger and a half. It's going to be very hard to push back from that. Squishy able to get a quick pick on the Cracker Crumb. The Cracker will fall. And here we are going to see a Riptire. Going to wait for that wall to come down. Or he's going to take an alternate round. And he's going to take out 2 big Riptire from Monkey Mayhem. He's going to get shattered though and sent flying back from a line charge. There's also going to be a Blizzard on 2 point. There is a small window, and Hawkwood is at 100 charge. One right click will kill that main. And it looks like it's going to be a cap for Sims, although in a much less convincing fashion than what Ryan Carey was able to do. They're going to swap the ball over to the Pharah. Very interesting to see the Pharah and the Mercy coming out for point B of Hanamura. It is a very enclosed space, although we are going to see a quick pick for Ren, but it's going to be immediately rezzed. And Ash the Train talking about some fires. Ren is taking a lot of damage, although he has been playing very well so far, especially on this Hanzo. Definitely a credit for week 2 MVP right now. Round 2 MVP, week 3. Sorry, it's getting confusing now. Do have the right to aggress, to push in if they do so desire. So Stinky is just going to take that aggression right himself, and he's taking a lot of damage right off the bat. And there's going to be a Graviton Surge and a Rally. Trying to get a counter shatter. Don't think he got too much, and it's going to be trades from the Zarya and the Mercy. Although it's going to be a res and a shatter. Stinky is low. He's going to get one hit from Cuddles. And Wolf trying to duel. Monkey Mayhem able to find Ash the Train. Here Cuddles, real way able to find Black Wolf. Cuddles is just trying to hold on to the point. And it looks like there's not enough for the blue team to push in. Not enough for the Simps to push in. Wolf seems to have survived, so now Squishy is going to fall. Ren getting these early fight wins from these picks, and Monkey Man not able to get that one-shot combo. Very effective against a Squishy like Hanzo. But there is a Graviton Surge and a Dragon Strike coming in for Ryan Carey. We're now going to see the Dragons being used in the small corridor. We're going to see Cuddles take down Pump and Ren take down Loki. Also able to find Squishy. And it's going to be very impressive. The time bank has already fallen in the favor of Ryan Carey so far, meaning that the Simps are not able to get a better time. However, they can still complete the map and force extra innings. We're going to see a Riptire being used. trying to find out where it is, and it's going to be Ashley Train who is the target as they push in on the point, and a barrage comes in behind. Hornflip not able to react in time. Monkey Mayhem does put it down Google while stationary. Very good target for the Junkrat. Loki able to get the res off, and there's going to be a shadow, but the barrier has not stopped yet. Here comes a Graviton Surge. Okay, not sure who got caught. And Squishy's going to fall. Stinky's going to fall. Ran Cuddles teaming up to save that point when it looks like the Simps were going to win. I'm going to put that one in as a coachable moment for how the Simps have lost that map when I look at these rods back again. Simps have been losing fights that they probably should not have been losing, or they should have at least gotten some sort of percentage on that push. However, they have not yet, and there's only a minute 15 to go. Happy Train not too happy about the Graviton Surge. Looks like they're going to try and push top left again. Ren does have the Dragon Strike back again. He's been playing super well.
Thank you.
And it looks like there's going to be a cheeky charge, and there's going to be a counter charge, not connecting with anything. Loki is very low. Here comes the Graviton Surge into the Dragons. A lot of bolts coming out, and Ren, he is making his case for FVP right now on this last point of Hanamura. Monkey Mayhem able to get the Cuddles, but the fight's still going into the favour of Ryan Carey, but the Simps able to get some sort of presence on the point. It's only Hornflip at the moment, and it's 1v4, and he's somehow still alive. Loki giving him that healing, and now he's going to be the last one left. She's the only one left on point. Cracker arm able to punch her. And now it's just going to be trying to get back to the point as quickly as possible. Stinky on the Wrecking Ball, and we're going to see a touch here. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it will. They've got enough touch to last. Hornflip not swapping off of the Zarya, trusting the Wrecking Ball can stall for long enough to get back. Blackwolf is going to fall. Monkey Mayhem able to find Ren, but Ren finds it. Monkey Mayhem back, and Astral Train will fall off the map. Cuddles will stop after a shatter again. Stinky's going to fall. There's only one person left, and it's Hornflip. Once that bubble runs out, it's just going to be easy pickings. Loki's going to fall. Hornflip will fall, and Overtime will also fall. GG's, or one more person gets back on the point. This is not over yet. Swishy is going to fall, and Overtime will come to a close. GG, Ryan Carey will win this map and this series, and Scrim Saturday, round 2.